Hey guys, remember me? I'm back. I'm not really, but the Golfing World cameras have made a trip across the pond to Orlando to come and take a glimpse into what I now do every morning in my not-so-new job at Golf Channel.
Yes, we were given behind-the-scenes access at the Golf Channel studios to see how former Golfing World presenter Cara Robinson has been getting on since joining the American network a year ago.
30 under par total. How did the #1 player in the world dominate this winners-only field, Cara Robinson?
Well, he says there's no reason to compare them, Damon. We say there is. Yes, we'll assess Jordan Spieth and Tiger Woods' own journeys to their first 7 wins on the PGA Tour. So I'm a co-host on Morning Drive. Morning Drive is a breakfast show for golf. We use the professional game as an example for how to bring golf into your life. So we use examples from what we might have seen from winners at the weekend, or we'll lean on venues that any of the tours are going to bring golf destinations onto the show. I think the biggest change for me has been to be doing live TV every day. So that's been a huge change, but I love it because you can't hide and you have to be who you are and you have to be pretty real to the viewer. So we cover everything, but I feel lucky that I came into this job with like a wealth of knowledge that I'd built up from Golfing World. I think we shouldn't necessarily compare him with Tiger Woods. Typical day on Morning Drive is 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. are the show times. We always have a production meeting 2 hours before the show for the whole team, and the females on air that day always come in an hour before the production meeting for makeup. So on a day like today, I got up at 3:15 a.m. I was in here. Fortunately, there's not much traffic at that time of the day. So I was here at 4 a.m. into makeup. And then I was out a little bit before 5. I go and make my porridge, or oatmeal, as I've been told that I have to call it in America. And we have a meeting with the whole team, and we go through the rundown. And it's all broken up into segments. So it's which hosts are leading which segment. So then I'll go and I'll change into whatever dress or combination I'm wearing, and then I go back to makeup, because I've usually got my hair all in pins. And yeah, come on set about 30 minutes before we're on air. And if there's any pieces of video that are being played in that we haven't heard before, and if we're throwing to them, linking to them, our producer will try and play that to us all beforehand so that we've heard what we're going to link to in the show. And then, yeah, we go at 7.
During Cara's time on Golfing World, we documented her efforts to improve her game. So a year on, is her handicap coming down?
So one of the big things about moving to Florida, I thought, was I'm going to be in the sun and I'm going to be able to play a lot more golf, which is true. And I have joined an amazing club here, the Ritz-Carlton Orlando Grand Lakes. I also live around the corner from Mitchell Spearman, who we all know really well from Golfing World. And so personally, he's been a great support, but also he's always good to go to for a quick tip or golf lesson. So my golf has definitely improved if we were to do a little catch-up edition of Coaching Cara. The handicap system here is very different to home, in that it's just not as strict, I wouldn't say. So I've learned that American handicaps are a bit vague. We're lucky that we get invited to play in quite a lot of golf days and pro-ams and things now, working for Golf Channel, and it's just a good way to spend time with people, and that's where the hours come into play. We're lucky that, you know, finishing work at 9, 10 a.m. means you can probably fit in a round of golf every day if you want, but I do have to do a few other things as well.
Yes, Cara certainly has a busy schedule in her new home at Golf Channel, but she'll be back on Golfing World next month as she and Anna Whiteley discuss the potential European and American Ryder Cup teams.
If you go to any golf club in America, Golf Channel's usually on all the screens in the pro shops or in the bar, so people will probably know who you are then. I would say out of golf, not really. Because I look a bit different than I do now off camera. There's not really much makeup and my hair's tied up and I'm usually not wearing a dress. So perhaps people wouldn't recognize you in that sense. Although there was a very funny incident when I'd been here within the first 2 weeks. I was out with my other half shopping at the mall. And I mean, I was in my tracksuit and a t-shirt, I think, and we were in the car park and I was just walking back to the car and this guy drives past and rolls down the window, and I literally must have had 2 weeks on there, and he goes, "Morning Drive! Oh, I just saw you on Morning Drive." And Ollie turns to me and goes, "Oh my goodness, if this is going to happen everywhere we go, I don't think I can cope with it." It's never happened since, and I've been here a year. So yeah, it's it's everyone that you meet that does watch the show and gets to know you is really friendly, because that's the whole nature of Morning Drive. We try to be like a little golfing family that welcome you into our studio every day. So it's a really good reaction that generally we all get.
Morning Drive is one of the most popular shows on Golf Channel, as is Golfing World, which has been airing in its regular Wednesday evening slot in America for just over a year now. So, has Cara been tuning in?
Yeah, they've sent us each, actually.
I absolutely watch Golfing World, as if you could stop me doing that. It's actually got an amazing time slot on Golf Channel. It's on Wednesday afternoons, and Wednesday afternoon is my Sunday afternoon. So that's literally the kind of time that I'm trying to tune back into what's happening in the golf world this week, and I need to get ready for starting my working week on a Thursday morning. So it's usually on around 5 or 6 p.m. There's a couple of other shows around it that mean you know it's coming up, and it's brilliant. I love watching how Anna's getting on. She's doing so well, and it's really cool to see the features that are coming up that are new, what's being developed, hearing some familiar voices, and watching where you guys are all traveling to. So yeah, I love it, and I wish I got to see you all more, but it's really good to see that Golfing World does have a weekly presence on Golf Channel.
Living the life, it's great to see Cara having such a wonderful time stateside, and look out for that Ryder Cup chat with her and Anna soon on Golfing World.